All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Living the Dream podcast. Today on the show, we have Anna Lennyr, who is a life strategist and anti-depression expert. Anna, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well, doing well. Thanks for coming on the show, and we like to jump right in. So if you could start with just telling us a little bit about yourself and some of the stuff you like to do for fun, that would be great.
So I don't do too many things for fun these days because I'm very, very busy. I am trying my best. But I live a life today that I never believed that I can live. To give you a little bit of a background, I am a suicidal who has been depressed for 27 years of my life. So for me, dreaming was non-existent for almost 3 decades of my life. And now I can't believe what kind of life I'm living. I can't believe that I wake up each morning happy. I can't believe the amount of people I help, that are in depression, parents with kids suicidal. So I never expected that my life would turn so bright and so much to contribute to others.
Absolutely. I love that. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit more about your battle with depression and your battle with your suicidal thoughts and how you came out on the other side.
So when you are suffering from these conditions, you're like in a dark cloud. You're in like, I call it the prison of depression. Okay, this is how it is. And this happens because of tremendous amount of pain that you feel. When you feel this as a child, sometimes this pain doesn't come only from you. It comes from your family. It comes from generations in the past. It's pain, it's negative energy. And you're just clouded. It's like you live in a dark room where the sun cannot come in. So if you tell somebody in this situation that life is beautiful, they're going to be like, say, what? I've never seen the sun. I've never seen anything except these dark, dark moments, right? So they don't even believe it's true. Most people that reach to me from these dungeons of unhappiness, they want to experience something more than pain, because this is what you do in depression. You experience pain, right? And this happened to me at the age of 38, when I was diagnosed with the same disease. My mom died overnight at the age of 55, except that I did not know if I have one more night to live. And I had a 9-year-old at home. So I realized that this kind of pain kills people, kills their dreams, kills their potential, kills their possibility of growth, because you're like in a time trap too. You're like frozen in time in that particular jail of depression. So I looked for mentors to help me out. I am still under the umbrella of 4 mentors because now they have decided for me that I should do this for helping others. And this is what I do today. I help others conquer the same trap of depression, move from a life where they don't even believe they can achieve anything to their dream life.
Gotcha. And do you work with people on a one-on-one basis, or is it more group-based, or how does that process work?
We work with everybody at their own pace and whatever they need. Some people, for example, need only 1 month of work because they have to heal from heartbreak. That's not depression, that's just heartbreak, right? Other people just need mindset skills to keep them forward. Other ones have parents with children suicidal. That's different. Other ones, they can go into a group program because they're adults and they can manage things. So we have all kind of choices and all kind of situations depending on where you are in your journey and what do you want to accomplish in your life.
Gotcha. And so is the first step of the process when you work with somebody kind of understanding where they're at and what they need?
People that reach to me, they're usually at the end of their choices. Okay, they have tried exactly like I have tried in my 20s to study psychology, right, to figure it out what's wrong with them. They have tried pills, they have tried therapy, they have tried mindfulness, exercising, diet, stuff like that, and they realize that they're not happy. They still don't live a dream lives. They're still blocked at certain levels. So these are people who come to me and say, okay, you did try all this, you figure it out, you got the right formula, come and help me.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I love that. And so tell us a little bit about your vision for your business and helping people.
So my vision for my business is to help a tremendous amount of people. And we're already doing that for free, by the way. Okay. We're helping a lot of people for free. And the way we're helping them is not only by, giving them free programs, depending on where they're at in their journey. It's also by giving them the right skills and strategies to never end up in a trap like this again. To identify at every stage they are in your life, no matter what happens to them, okay, what more healing I need to do, where I can go back to, what are the skills I need to get, okay, to keep growing in your life, because this is what depression is, a slow death of self. If you keep growing and growing and growing, contributing to others, you will never slip in such a trap.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And so what are some of the ways that you suggest people start growing when they first kind of come in contact with you? I know you mentioned like skills and strategies. Can you take us through that a little bit?
Yes, of course. So the first thing that most people that slip into these traps, that it's impossible for me to live my dream life, right, is because they don't have 3 sets of essential skills. And that has to do with relationship skills, emotional skills, and mindset skills, but it's not quite mindset skills. So let me explain a little bit. So the first thing would be relationship skills. Every person you met in your life is only a mirror of your pain. If you understand that and you don't use a relationship to be a crutch in your life, but you understand that only mirroring your pain, this is it, then you don't depend on others for love. You only go inwards, heal yourself, and realize when you're happy, you're going to meet the perfect partner that is not going to leave you, that is not going to betray you. And people don't know that. The second thing about emotional skills, people don't know that their negative emotions are their superpowers. They're your superpowers. Anger is your fuel of life. Use it for your dreams. Don't use it to be angry at others or things that you cannot solve in life, right? Yeah. Worry is just, you have to make decisions from your heart, not from what the society is pressuring you to do. And anxiety, for example, it only tells you like a blinking light in your car. Hey, you didn't close the door. The lights are open. Okay, watch out what you did in the past so you won't be afraid of the future. But these are your superpowers. You don't have to succumb to it and be afraid of accomplishing your dreams because you are under some negative emotions. Use it as fuel of life.
I love that.
And the mind traps that everybody falls into, and they can get out of depression and they can accomplish their dream lives and stuff like that, is when, they self-sabotage themselves, but they don't even realize they do. I call them traps because they're different. Resilience trap is one of them. Oh, I'm very resilient. You're just asking from the universe for more pain when you say that. You don't have to be resilient. You have to release what doesn't serve you and keep moving forward. Be flying like a bird towards your dream, not being stranded by roots and chains, right? Time trap. Time trap is another one that doesn't help people overcome their dream. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to get these programs to improve myself when I'm going to have more money. You can't have more money when you're in pain. Nobody wants to hire somebody that has anxiety, depression. Nobody, is looking to invest in you as a mentee or a mentor, right? When you are in these depths of pain and you can't get out of it and you can't, fulfill what the dream that the company has for you because you're in so much pain. So they look at, when I'm going to make more money, I'm going to do this. You have to do this first to be able to make more money. You have to clear the path towards opportunity and making money. When you're happy, that opportunity comes in. When you're sad, you don't see opportunity, not even if it knocks you out. These are traps that people are slipping into. And the people that are happy and they're accomplishing their dreams at the age of 14, 19, 20, 30, don't slip into these traps. Don't slip. They have these skills already. You see, other ones, they have to fight with life to accomplish their dreams because they do not have these kind of skills. So this is the first thing I teach. Life strategy skills.
I love that. I love that. I especially like the relationship skills of every person you meet is a reflection of the pain inside you. Can you just go a little more in depth into that? Because I don't want it to go over people's head.
Yeah, so we all want that perfect partner, okay, out there in life. Are we perfect?
Nope.
We can be. So most people don't know that there are 4 types of men in the world and 4 types of women. And this is it. It's not a rocket science. There are 4 archetypes. But each one has an if you love me different than the other. Each one has priorities different than the other. With each one, you communicate differently than the other. If you don't know them, and for easy consumption, I use the words like water, fire, air, and earth. If you don't know where you are yourself or where is the partner around you, you think they think like you, that they want the same thing you want, not understanding that they're different. Because you never attract the same element. You have to attract the opposite element to learn from it. But also, when you're missing the opposite element, you're going to attract the negative part. So let me give you an example. Some people come to me and said, I had an narcissistic partner. Yes, you were missing fire and air. You're a water and an earth. That partner told you exactly what you're missing and how to improve yourself. Nevertheless, because you didn't have these elements inside you, you found the pain part, right? So here is to learn to be perfect, to work on your perfection. And once you're happy, you're in the strength of all elements, and you understand how other people around you are. Which one is in pain? Which one is the strength of the element? Okay, which one if you love me is family? Which one if you love me is freedom? If you understand this whole puzzle, that's it. You're happy. You're gonna find somebody happy. You're both happy, together or separate. Game over.
Yeah. I love that. Awesome. Awesome. Well, if there was a vision, you talked about the vision that you had for your business and your company is helping a tremendous amount of people. Do you have other kind of visions or goals for your company or your life that you want to talk about?
So for me, the most important thing in the world is for people to not chase their dream like working 80 hours a week. Not that kind of chasing, but to chase their dreams with easiness, with flow, with the right skills and strategies, but not with, killing yourself in the meantime. Practically not fighting with life, surfing with life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you fight with the ocean of life, you're not going to accomplish anything. If you learn how to surf on the ocean, you're actually going to enjoy it. So yes, I want a world with no suffering and no suicides, okay? And this is what we concentrate on. But we also concentrate on understanding the balance of life, which is half doing, half receiving. And a lot of people have, how should I say, they don't know how to receive their dream. They don't know what their dream is, and they don't even know how to receive their dream. And I'll give you an example from my life. Okay, I'm a suicidal Okay. I lived in poverty, in depression. I was recently invited to a conference with celebrities and extremely rich people. I never dreamed of that. I never, ever, ever dreamed of that. Okay. So I didn't know how to receive that except jumping up and down, right? It's like, say what? Who, me? Are you sure? Right? Not only they invited me to do this, they invited my 14-year-old son because it was the first kid that I got out of depression. Do you see how sometimes we don't even understand that we have a dream? We don't understand how it's going to happen, how it's coming towards us. It's how we receive or we don't receive. I could say, no, I don't belong there because I don't, right? But that would be to stop something extraordinary of, showing more people what they can do in their life. Yes, a suicidal can become an antidepressant expert, a life strategist, can speak on public stages. Yes, this is possible. What's your excuse?
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess my follow-up question is, how do you learn how to receive?
That you have to do only after the pain is released. So when there is pain in your heart, you're always going to be guarded. You're going to be like trying to protect yourself. You're going to put all the walls around you because you don't want to be hurt. When you do that, you actually put walls to receive new energy and good energy too, not only bad energy. So you have to let the walls out. You have to let go of pain. You have to get to the realization that I solved everything in the past. And guess what? I'm not afraid what's coming in the future because I'm going to solve it. I have now the skills that I mentioned, right? The relationship, emotional, and mindset skills, specifically traps, where I'm not going to find myself again because I just fix it. So now you receive and you just say yes.
Gotcha. And so the first step is kind of using those skills that you teach to kind of work through that pain, release that pain, and then that opens you up to a place where you can receive.
It changes your life overnight. It gets you to your dreams that you never even had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So it brings, how should I say, Timothy? You subtract pain from your heart and you receive multiplying algorithms with love and light. Very simple. All you have to do is subtract some pain, and then it's all multiplication and exponents of good things that are coming towards you. That's it.
Yeah, I love that. Awesome. Well, if there was one type of person that you could meet right now that would help you take the next step towards your dreams of helping people chase their dreams and creating a world with no suffering and no suicide and helping tremendous amounts of people, who would that person be and how would they do it?
So that person would be you and every single one of you that hears this podcast. If you go to my website, which is www.lennyr.com, ANALENNYR.com, all you have to do is share free courses with anybody you see in suffering. At the grocery store, at school, family, friends, on Facebook. They're free courses that show people not only that's possible, how it is possible. All of them under 90 minutes. If they want to accomplish their dreams and get out of pain, they have all of the opportunity right there for free. You never know who you're going to share this with, and you're going to save their life. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month. Somebody you never even thought you're going to reach. Because we have the power of a podcast. We have the power of our voice. We have the power of the internet. And each one of you is immensely powerful.
Awesome. Awesome. I love that. That answers my next question too, of what can everyday people do to help you accomplish your dream? It's share your courses, share this information with people they know, love, and care about. Well, awesome. Awesome. we're now going to jump into our thriving three. So I love to hear about how people are thriving in their life. So my question to you is, what's your favorite book, movie, or podcast?
My favorite book, movie, or podcast. So my favorite actually movie, you're gonna be surprised. I think it's a 10-year-old movie, if not 15 by now. It's called The Celestine Prophecy.
Okay. Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
So this is how the energy works in the universe. And this has to do a lot with what I do. You see, there is a law in the universe saying that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transmuted. And in that movie, it shows how sharing the energy of love, light, attention can augment it. It can make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is actually what I teach people to do, to transmute their pain into love and light, to make it disappear from the world so it will never touch anybody else. You never know which kid suicidal can get it, right? Because it cannot be created or destroyed, only transmuted. How to transmute that and how to use that as your fuel of life to accomplish your dreams, to find your true potential, to find your mission in life. Because guess what? I never thought, when I was suicidal at the age of 19, that I'm going to reach so many people today and help them get out of depression. I never even believed that. My dream was to be a teacher, not on the internet, in the classroom. What's the difference?
Yeah.
We can always grow in our dreams. But if we step back from our dreams, we have some work to do. So yeah, that's my favorite movie, The Celestine Prophecy. And yeah, it shows you exactly how good energy can increase and bad one can hurt. And I'm all here to get rid of a bad one. This is our responsibility in the world, to get rid of a pain in our hearts. It's a responsibility for yourself, for your family, for everyone around you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. What's one way you like to care for yourself?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Timothy?
What's one way you like to care for yourself?
I filled up with energy when I hear the aha moments from my clients, or from the people that I touch when I speak, or from the emails that I get. Today I got a 3 a.m. a message from one of my clients. It's like, oh my God, this video changed my life. I'm like, I wanted to delete it yesterday.
Yep.
So when you are, you see that how much you can help, people around you, this is how I fill myself up with energy. I don't have to meditate anymore. I don't have to do one thing or another, because I'm happy anyway, right? When you see that you're reaching people and they change your life, this is what I love about my job, about my life. Very simple.
Yeah. I love that. That's awesome. Okay. What is one action step that you can take right now or continue to take to keep changing people's lives, to keep getting your message out there?
So guys, never quit on your dreams. Never quit on how many people you can influence, okay, in life. I'm trying my best on all media platforms right out there. I have a team that tries their best too, okay? Here it goes. It doesn't matter if you reach today 5 people or 10. Tomorrow you can reach 1 million. Very simple, right? And it's, how should I say? Never quit on your dreams. You don't know how to do it? No problem. There are people out there who do, right? You don't know what you need to accomplish something. There's skills that you have to learn. There's healing that has to be done, but never quit on yourself. Absolutely never quit on yourself. You hit a roadblock, go around it and keep going.
Awesome. I love that. Never quitting and getting out there on all the media platforms. Well, awesome. Is there anything else you want to chat about before we sign off?
I just want to tell people that accomplishing your dream and a lot more, it's very, very, very possible. Okay. whatever story you're coming from. Maybe you're coming from poverty, from depression, from an alcoholic family. I went through all of these, right? It's only the beginning. That is only the beginning. The end is the one you can write because it's your life.
I love that. And I think that's a great place to end our episode today. If you were listening to this and you loved what Anna had to say, you loved her message, connect with her, go get her free course, and go send it to some people you know and join their community. Also, we would love for you to go ahead and give us a 5-star review on iTunes. Anna, thank you so much for being on the show. And thank you guys for listening.
Thank you, Timothy.
Awesome. We're out.